Finalmente o professor me entregou meu primeiro Pokémon para seguir uma nova jornada como treinador. Terei que capturar algum Pokémon nessa rota. Uau, é um Pikachu! Essa é minha oportunidade. Pokébola vai! Nossa, vou ter que usar alguma coisa mais pesada. Ok. Vou ter que usar uma Ultra Ball. Ok. Eu não queria usar isso, mas é o momento certo de utilizar a Master Ball. Capturei um Pikachu! Geodude, eu escolho você.
Geodude.
Vamos lá. Pikachu, use o choque do trovão. Bem-vindo ao Centro Pokémon. Em que posso ajudar? Bem, e se meu Pikachu estiver morto?
For a long time, it gave me nightmares witnessing an injustice like that. It's a constant reminder of just how unfair this world could be. I could still hear them taunting him. Silly Vegeta. Super Saiyans for legends.
Hello and welcome to episode 11 of the Dragon Ball podcast. I enjoy my anime export as always. Introduce yourself. Who are you today?
Excuse you. I'm Donald Trump.
Yes, welcome, Sir Trump. Now, first of all, I think we need to talk about that $1 million you owe me. I asked for a small loan a couple of days back. Okay.
Sorry, but millions of small loans are being held back right now, considering the fact that I have to use them to build the wall.
Of course, but I thought the
And
Mexican...
don't forget the gold that I have to pay for to engrave my golden name, Trump, into the wall.
So wait, Mr. Trump, I thought the Mexicans were paying for your wall.
No, the Mexicans aren't paying for my wall. What? Are you silly? No, I'm building this wall to keep Mexicans out. Why would I want their money? Dirty.
But, alright, correct. When somebody asked you how you were going to get the Mexicans to pay, you said you were going to be 10 feet taller. Yes, I forgot about that. And you recently released your stance on torture, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Dragon Ball, right, Sir Trump? Yeah, apparently you're a Dragon Ball fan.
Who is this Trump you speak of?
Okay, we have been being weebs for exactly a minute now, making the worst joke possible about Donald Trump. So let's talk. Okay, screw myself. No. But let's talk about Dragon Ball. Episode 34, Piccolo vs. Frost, bet everything on my Kunko Sapo. What were your thoughts on it?
Okay, so first of all, I think you got the episode name wrong. It was supposed to originally be titled Piccolo Runs Around the Ring for 10 minutes.
Yeah, have you seen it yet?
Yes.
And now that you've seen it, what are your thoughts?
Don't really care.
No, but compared to what they were when we last talked, when you're supposed
My expectations weren't as high as everyone else's. That's
No, but you're
not
supposed to get your thoughts. Like, I'm asking you what your thoughts, and you're to tell the audience. So what were your thoughts on the episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What was good? What was bad?
The only good thing about this episode
Was the art.
was What? You ready? You ready for this one?
Bubble
You
Boof.
ready?
Those things are getting bigger every episode.
You ready for this? You ready?
Yes, we're all ready.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
Yes, dude, you're killing the retention
You
here.
ready? You ready? Hey, guess what?
What?
The 10 minutes he took to run around that ring.
Okay, yeah, I didn't like that. You gotta admit, that was kind of annoying.
Oh no, I was being entirely sarcastic. The favorite part was when he actually was that remember the picture you showed me?
Yeah,
Or, I can't even describe the part. That part where he's charging the. Yeah, that was beautifully. It was beautifully animated. But
It was beautiful, but then it was the animation was obviously the Toei, so of course it was wonky at parts, but the parts they needed to look good looked good. And can you please never make a sound like that again?
yeah.
Yeah, like that. Disgusting. Stop it. Okay, but moving on. So, there's not much to talk about in this week's episode. It's pretty self-explanatory, right?
I want to say something.
Oh.
I am expecting since they have 2 weeks to prepare. I have high expectations for the next episode.
Yeah, and the animation needs to look good.
I will be pissed.
Well, honestly, I don't think it's gonna look good. The next episode of One Piece is, the Deceit of Doflamingo. So, Toei probably gonna be putting all their money into that. That's probably where their entire budget is going. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest.
You know where their entire budget is going?
Where?
Towards the owner of Toei. That's where their entire budget is going.
You know what I
Fucker, the
mean.
money hog.
Yeah, that guy, the head of Toei, I hate that. I met somebody that had a Toei, I slapped him in the face, and be like, bitch, simulcast it. So no, we're not gonna rant. I already did enough. I already did enough
You might
rant.
hear a slight vibration. Oh wait, no you didn't. Okay, good.
Okay, good. Okay, you were all over the place today, but
Oh yeah, obviously, because I'm fucking tired.
yeah, but we already did enough ranting earlier. So what we want to talk about in this week's episode really is, I also want to talk about how the episode titles were fake.
Yes, they will.
I'm actually glad I put off doing a video on it, because then I now don't need to look like a freaking idiot. Like everybody else in this damn community that jumped the gun about everything. Like, oh look, episode title. Like, let's talk about it. Yeah.
Do you know they're making a 4th Dragon Ball movie? It's a sequel to
Oh yeah. I hear they just were talking about
Broly's Return.
Yeah, they just talked about it on Anime News Network.
Yep.
Yeah, and Convention just released a tweet saying it's not canon, or not confirmed. But fuck those guys.
You know what? Guess what else?
What?
30 YouTubers just released tweets saying that we're joking.
Ta. Oh really? The YouTubers don't joke. YouTubers don't have a sense of humor. Everything they say is canon. Their word is more than 5 Toriyama. As you can tell, we're being completely sarcastic right now. And this is probably going to be a very unorganized podcast, but screw it, we don't care.
Can I just say one thing?
What?
I'm not trying to sound like I'm ranting, but this one dude was talking to me about the episode earlier, and he sounded so ungrateful for it. Like, he wasn't even complaining about the episode, he was complaining about why Goku lost. He was like, really?
Wait, what?
Poison? That's the stupidest way to lose. Like, I'm just like, okay, so wait, you're complaining about why he lost. And, like, the dude was all pissed because Goku lost from poison.
Why? He's not Luffy. He's not immune to poison. Is it with Luffy or some
Right,
character?
it's like, here's
Is
the
it with a
thing.
character with an immunity to poison, or
He
is
was
it with
literally
Boo?
like-
Is it with Boo, for example? Of course you would be angry. But it is...
He was like, no, this dude was literally like, Toriyama's piece of shit, he sucks at writing and stuff like that, Dragon Ball used to be better, and I was like...
When?
I was like, one, used to be
Super,
grateful you
people
were
talk like Super just stepped down. It's not that much different than Dragon Ball Z, people.
And look, one, I told him he was being ungrateful, and two, I said he could fuck off because Toriyama's a 60-year-old man. He doesn't even have to.
So you're a dick riding
He
Toriyama.
has enough. He has enough money to be set for the rest of his life. He's 60 years old. He really doesn't need to be doing the series at all.
That's true, but you do when you say things like ungrateful, you do come across as a Toriyama dick rider. I'm sorry, you kind of do.
No, but but you have to admit it's sort of ungrateful. Just
No,
to
but
say,
you don't need to be grateful. You don't like something, you have every right to say it. There is no such thing as
yeah, but here's the thing. He was complaining about it, but yet still watches it. If you're gonna complain about something consistently, don't watch it.
Nah.
That's all I have to say. It's one thing because One Piece Nation here, he complains about the episodes that are bad, and he says an honest opinion. But if you're
And it's
gonna
also
complain
my
something
kind of my
about
job, because I review it.
right. But here's the thing: if you're gonna complain about a script, you can just stop watching it. Don't complain at all because you don't deserve to complain.
Well, no, we're not saying you don't have the right. We're not saying that. Everybody is entitled to their opinion and has the right to speak their opinion.
Obviously,
Everybody.
Obviously, people are.
There are people that literally said things like stop stop being so critical about Dragon Ball. Just take it as what it is. I'm like, no, my job is to review it. Then you not understand what a review is. I'm not gonna sit in the review for another world. I'm not gonna be like, oh, in this chapter of Naruto, this happened. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. So that's 10 reviews. I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm literally just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna end this whole thing. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but if you're gonna complain about a script, stop watching it or don't complain about the script.
True, but I have to make sure we're very clear that as a reviewer, people have said to me and other people, oh, you're too critical. I don't understand that. I really don't.
But
how can a reviewer be too critical? It doesn't make any sense.
Look, it's one thing to complain about one episode or maybe a plot hole, but if you're gonna complain about the direction of a show or what they do in the show,
well, no, that's also all right. Like, if you don't like where the series is going and you want to make a long last rant before you drop it, that is fine. I did that with Fairy Tail. I ranted to my friend for like an hour, and then I dropped it.
This dude wasn't saying, "Oh, I'm gonna drop it. This is my last rant" or something like that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's completely fine.
This dude was saying, "Oh, Toriyama's a bad writer. He never should have done this. This series isn't that good."
Do I agree with that? Personally, I do. I personally think leading into our next topic, I think I decided this is. I don't know if Super should have been made, honestly.
No, but he's saying that Toriyama, he was basically literally going full out and saying Toriyama was shit. He wasn't blaming the studio or anything. He was saying Toriyama was shit.
Well, he's not the greatest. I'm not gonna. I will never tell you Toriyama.
Yeah, but he was full on insulting this man as if
and then Toriyama personally was trying to do something to him.
Right, he was going out of his way for no reason over this small thing in the script.
No, okay.
He had no right to complain about that. He had no right to go on. If you want to look, no, he had the right to complain about the poison thing.
I can complain about that wall being white if I want to, or this water bottle having water in it. I can complain about my foot, about me having skin. I can complain about the color of my hair. You can complain about anything in the world. That is your human right.
That's not what I mean. His
opinion
was fine.
This is the Dragon Ball fandom. If you're not, I have to make it clear that you're not saying you don't have the right. These people are idiots, and they're going to take you literally. They're going to think you're saying he doesn't have the right to say that. He does not have that basic human right.
No, I wasn't talking about this. What he was saying with the poison. I don't care if he complains about the poison thing. That was okay for him to complain about the poison.
When you say you don't have the right to say that, but Dragon Ball fans are gonna look at you and be, oh, that means he doesn't have the right. That means he doesn't have the right to have an opinion about certain topic. Because certain things you don't have the right to have opinions about. That's how they're going to interpret that. The Dragon Ball fandom isn't the right fandom.
Really, you don't have the right to have an opinion about a fact. not
Sure,
a fact.
I think the fact that Super
No,
Saiyan
that's not
Super
what I
Saiyan
mean,
and
like-
not how to multiply
like-
is retarded. There's a fact.
No, but like, no. What I mean is, you don't have the right to like go against something that's already implied. Is what I'm saying.
No, but you see what I'm saying. Like, you're the Dragon Ball fan,
Yeah,
but what you
but
were
here's-
saying
but
could be
here's
interpreted in the
basically-
incorrect
here's-
way, and I need to clarify that.
Okay, let me just try to explain this in the simplest way ever. He shouldn't have been so angry at Toriyama.
Thank you. You need to word it in a
There you
simple way, because the Dragon Ball legend is stupid. You seem to be forgetting this. But no, because, I mean, I want to tell you a real... Okay, do you think... Before we move on to my next topic, I will want to bring up I sent you something. Like a minute ago, right? You remember it. Like 30 minutes ago. This is a quote from somebody commented it. I will not say who or where I found it, but I'll say this is a quote from a comment that it. Frost is still a good guy. Cheating did not make you bad. What are your thoughts on that? I don't know how to describe how stupid that comment is.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
You're
Let me
sitting and
think.
sound like a retard. You know I don't like it when you do that.
No, wait. Let me think. Is this person real? Wait a minute. Let me ponder a bit more. Is this comment real?
I can find it in the video if you want a screenshot later. Yeah, the comment real guy. I mean, and it's later on.
Okay,
Later on, it's playing.
Here is what I have to say about this. This person needs to be shot, buried, dug up, and shot again.
Yeah, we can bring that to life. We'll bring that to life, and then we'll have Yontra kill him. So we'll do the greatest insult.
No, I'm joking. That person, no one deserves to die. But seriously, no, that's the stupidest thing I just ever heard.
Yeah, we're joking around. Nobody deserves it. If we ever say something outrageous like that, we're joking. We want to make that clear. We never.
Yeah,
we
like
don't mean it.
if I say something outrageous, like Vidal is ugly as fuck. I mean, that's obviously.
Yeah, it's like no, it's like that's not true. We're saying the guy should be shot. We're kidding.
But you know what? It is a fact, though. Vidal's character has gone downhill.
Oh, definitely. And since she married Gohan and got a boyfriend, which is ironic, Toriyama.
No, she was still cool when she had a boyfriend. It just went downhill once she got married.
Yeah, well, she had a she became irrelevant after around the point when she got a boyfriend, and then her character just kind of just gone. Whatever, that's not what we're talking about. I actually have a rant video going up in like a day or two about this, but I'm visibly ill from the stupidity in this fandom. But it's just why? It's like people. There are people nowadays. And you know what they're saying now?
What?
They're saying that Goku is that frosting weak. Frosting weak, and so with Goku because Piccolo was able to hold his own in that fight. It's like, no, had you ever thought about the fact that Piccolo got stronger when he trained with Gohan for 8 freaking months?
No, I just think the Frost being weak part might be true. Like, he's weak compared to everyone else. But I think the Goku being weak part's definitely not true.
No, people are saying, like, Frosting weak, like, that he's, like, weaker than Frieza on Namek weak. Which is outrageous. That's so ridiculous. Because that Piccolo would have one-shot him. That doesn't make any sense. Piccolo probably on the level of, like, Boo right now. I mean, it's just so it's like, wait, did it ever occur to you that Piccolo got stronger? I mean, I don't think a lot of people understand that there was a year time gap in between Resurrection and that. And then you are. There was a time gap of a year. Because they knew the Dragon Balls. And Resurrection and that, they used all 3 wishes, meaning they were a full year guaranteed. So because Bulma was able to summon Shenron, bam, we got the info we want. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So we know it's been around a year, but it's very disappointing, but that's whatever. This fandom is terrible. But instead of
There
branching out,
was also 5 days before that.
true, and Goku and Vegeta only spent 3 in the time chamber. You never know.
So Piccolo could have spent the rest of it too.
He could have. Or time chamber, room of spirit and time. Hyperbolic lion tamer. I really don't care. What do you want to call it? Popo
Hyperbola mind chamber.
Hyper Ebola. Room. Hyper Ebola room. No, but in all seriousness, I have to have
You realize how horrible you sound for laughing at the word Ebola?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. But no, in all seriousness, I do want to talk about this. When do you think making Super was a mistake? I'm starting to think it was.
No.
So how can you justify this to the franchise? Like, what? How can you justify it being a good move to the franchise? It's not doing the greatest in terms of sales, though that's obviously not making any difference. It's not. It's not bringing good.
I think the reason why
It brought out of all 34 episodes, maybe 5 of them. Maybe 7 of them. I'll say 7. A rough estimate of 7 have been good. So this new series of 34 episodes that isn't doing very too well in terms of rating has had like 7 good episodes. Like 7 good, rememberable episodes.
Because, one, the manga is fine. The manga is
yeah,
great.
but I'm talking about the anime. Only about the anime.
The anime, I think it could have done without the movie.
I also feel that in all reality, they're not trying. And if they weren't going to try their best, why bring it back at all? Why? They're gonna...
I just think, look.
I mean, we talked about this. Did we talk about this last time? I don't know if we talked about this, but we talked about this like off air, but they hired newbies to do this. Toei's idea of like good animators.
Was that confirmed on Kanzenshuu yet?
No, but Anime News Network's pretty reliable.
True.
I'm not sure they're not Kanzenshuu. I'll check that. You keep them entertained.
Yeah, but what we're talking about is Anime News Network posted this thing about basically this interview, and what the interview said was they asked why the animation was so bad for the first few episodes, and they said, we hired newbies. That was the response. They hired new up-and-coming animators, and our reaction to it was like,
oh, this is interesting. Okay, we actually had the news from Kanzenshuu.
Okay, what is it?
Literally, just announced now, but I cannot pronounce it. The Gallant, I believe it then, announced the Dragon Ball 590 Quiz book for June 2015. That's interesting, I guess.
I already knew about that.
Oh, you did? Oh, well. Too bad we probably won't be able to get it, because that sounds entertaining. And like something I'd like to flawlessly pass, but whatever. But, how do I say, you were saying though, you think Super was a good idea, agreed?
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. I think it was, I don't really, because, what has it really done? That could have been done in a movie.
I think
what had it done that could have been done better in a movie?
I think they could have gone without recreating the movies and just let the movies run.
Definitely. Both arts are garbage. But it's not doing that. Battle of God was better. Battle of God, that's an arc was better than the movie. I will give them that. Yeah, terrible paper.
And then my second point is it's the animation isn't that bad. It's not as bad as people say. If you the first 2 arcs,
definitely.
It's definitely exaggerated. So I mean, they got the animation's fine. It's a regular budget right now. As it stands, it's a regular animation budget.
Which is kind of ridiculous considering the popularity of the series, but then again, it's not freaking simulcast, so they're not making money from everybody else.
Right.
So that's angering.
Right, and then the next reason I have, and you might disagree with this. I don't know if you will.
If it's a
Next
fanboy
reason
reason, yeah, I'm going to disagree.
Well, I don't have too many fanboy reasons. But the main reason is definitely because, personally, I think, and from what I've seen, it's gonna get better. It doesn't seem like okay, knowing Toei, they would not put so much time and effort into something they did not think would get better.
True. I mean, look, they only put effort into one thing.
They
In terms
have,
of One Piece, they only
to,
put
look,
effort into the movie.
Look, they're up to 34 episodes, right?
Yeah.
We obviously all know this anime is not doing as good as the manga, especially not as good as the manga. So, the only reasonable
Actually, in terms of
explanation...
sales, I think it's doing better because the anime is more popular.
Well, it's not just that. I think it's from Toei's perspective. Think of it like this. If you're a big company, do you honestly think...
Mind you, already has a big cash cow, like a tremendous one. They do not need Dragon Ball. They don't.
Right, they really don't. So, what would be the point of them continuing this if they didn't know they were going to step up their game? If they didn't know that this was going to grow in popularity all of a sudden?
Well, the sad thing is, this is their game stepped up.
No, it's really not. The only time we have actually seen Toei step up their game in Dragon Ball Super, it was...
Goku versus
That wasn't even it. It wasn't, because they could have done way better than that animation. I honestly think the best Toei's gotten, and they have not gotten nowhere near the best so far, but I think the farthest Toei has gotten towards their best animation was like 29 or 30.
No, good. I mean, I'm going to talk about the weird thing, which is No Taro, the guy that did the Gear Force episode. I'm dropping spoilers. That guy. Why has he done an episode of Super? Why? I don't know. I want him on Super.
What, didn't you say their second best editor did a couple episodes of Super, and those were like the really good ones?
Their best. I believe they actually reserved their best for One Piece. I could be wrong, but they only have them come in for that. Which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion, but then again, I think he cost
What are the episodes that the second best drew?
I know he did, oh god. Yamamura, he drew, look up the really good Goku and Beerus one. He does the stuff like 12.
He does what?
He did 12, I think.
He did 12. No, he did 14, didn't you say?
Yeah, I think he did 12 and 14. I think he did both.
14 was actually pretty good, though, because the fast-paced fight, you cannot deny that. That fast-paced fight was well-animated. Best animated fast-paced fight I had ever seen.
Well, not including some of the original ones, which were amazing.
Well, the original ones didn't have everything animated. They usually just used gashes, lines after the kicks and punches.
True, but it worked.
Right.
Like, the thing with I want to talk about this. The original Dragon Ball wasn't perfect either. The original, they were not perfect. There were episodes where Vegeta would have a scouter on his head, and the next episode would be gone. Then it wouldn't be there. Then it would be there. Then it wouldn't. So his face would look entirely different.
Anime News Network updated their website.
What?
They updated the website. Like, they didn't add new news, but they updated their website.
So, content you?
No, Anime News Network. Just thought I'd throw that out there, because it does look quick. By the way, everybody who's watching this, please, before you check any other website, you check Anime News Network and Kanzenshu for Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Anime News Network is reliable, but they're also, I think, they're practically an official news source, so even they're going to get something wrong. I'm going to make that clear.
Yeah.
Everybody makes mistakes, and you can't hold that against them. But I do want to talk about I've been kind of holding this in, and I didn't tell this in my review, so I'm gonna say it here. We told you all. We told you it wasn't some stupid thing like Goku felt bad for Frost, so we threw a fight. We told you.
You're not gonna be that much of a dick.
No, but it's true. I mean, the people in this fandom. Okay, I was not like a dick. I know, but I'm gonna be the. I'm gonna say the truth here. Hey, the people that are saying things like that. I did a live stream with Tekken 101 the other day. Not in it, but I was watching it. You know what people were saying? People were not. They weren't saying. I believe. I'll tell you in that comment. Goku threw a fight because he wants Frost to win, so he can gain Champa's support. Period. That was how it was stated. I mean, what is wrong with that?
Wrong with, recall again?
Goku threw a fight because he wants Frost to get Champa's help. So he can help his people. Period. What is the wrong with the way that was typed up and phrased?
I have no idea, maybe because of the fact that he said...
There was no, in my opinion, no question mark, no. It was a statement. A statement is something that is a fact. You are just saying that's what happened. I'm like, I am very interested in your proof in this. Where was this set in the episode?
When did we find this interview for Dragon Ball Super on Anime News Network? When did we find this?
Oh,
How many
God,
days
I
ago?
don't know. I linked it to you in my Skype chat a little bit back, and you want to go look for it. You want to roll off.
Yeah, I could look for it. Thanks.
Yeah. But you see here why you would get annoyed with this?
Obviously. I get annoyed with people complaining about the animation too much.
Well, no, but the animation, too. Don't you even know even freaking bother with those people. The animation, literally, the animation complaints are when you take a dead horse and you beat it with a stick. That's what it did. It's so bad. It's ridiculous. Like, why? Why is it necessary to complain so much? Who cares? I don't. Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, like, sure, there's like an episode, it's something like episode 5. Yeah, then we're all gonna care. Obviously, the episode 5 was utter dog trash. It was terrible.
Episode 5 was complete shit. There actually is this dude on Facebook who keeps remaking, like, bad images of Dragon Ball.
And that's annoying. That would annoy me. That annoys me.
What do you mean?
And like, why? And then it needs to be remade. Shut up. Leave it alone. Stop it with the animal abuse. Stop beating that dead horse. Like, why when you went dishonor his corpse? Like, didn't your parents ever teach you not to beat the dead animal? I mean, really. How did you feel if I killed your dog and I
The dude's trying to advertise himself by, like, remaking these scenes, and then he's like, go check this out. I remade it.
And like, congratulations. No one gives a crap. I'm kidding. If you want something you want me to see, I'll look at it. I'm kidding. But no, just, as you can tell, this is very, like, I guess you could say it's discussion, like, random podcast. And honestly, normally we have normally in these episodes there's a lot to talk about, you know what I mean?
Yes, there is.
And then the week before we had the manga chapter, but this week was kinda, what's the word, dull? Yeah, I mean, really, how can we summarize the episode? Piccolo fights Frost. Actually, no. Speaking of the episode, there are two things in the episode I actually do want to talk about quickly.
What is it?
People seem to be confused by Goku's situation, and I'm a bit confused by this myself, actually.
Oh God, why?
What? No, like, if I'm confused...
Why?
What do you mean?
Before, we continue this argument, I know this is a Dragon Ball podcast, but since you're a One Piece channel, I don't know if you know about this yet. I I don't know how to say this. They released, and I repeat, they released a Law figurine gender swapped.
Okay, we're gonna move on now.
No, look, the worst part about it is she's not wearing a shirt. She doesn't have a bra on. It's literally, it's a chick version of Law, and this is a real figurine, chick version of Law. It was on Anime News Network, chick version of Law. But she's just got the coat and the jeans and the hat, no shirt, no bra. Like literally, like if you just move that coat over a centimeter, you see her tit. What's wrong with Japan? What was the need for that?
And I would not be surprised if Oda and his dirty line had a part in that. Although, like, female Law, I'll make the line right now, but no. I am about to have some thoughts on that, but video on that later, apparently. Probably later this week. Can you link me to that, by the way?
Oh, shit.
Well, later. We'll do that later.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I do want to talk into people are confused of the whole Goku thing.
What do you mean?
Because, and I'm a bit confused on it too. If it would confirm Frost had been cheating, shouldn't they have to technically give Goku a victory? Like, shouldn't Goku be allowed to fight again later?
No, I think what's gonna happen is remember last episode I kept like trying to bring this up to you, and this is why I thought that Goku had the. This is why I originally thought that Goku faked it until you told me about the preview. This is why I originally thought that, and I kept bringing it up last time when we had our last podcast, previous podcast.
You need to check out, by the way. We argue heavily in that. We scream.
Yeah, but what it was, yeah, and then you brought up the preview that I did not see, and then I was like, well, yeah, then you're right.
Yeah,
but
so we argued for like 45 minutes, and I was like, for the preview, and he's like, oh, okay.
But, no. What I kept bringing up during that argument, which was my entire point, and that was the only reason I actually really thought that, was because they advertised Goku and Hit together. Those were like the two, or Hito.
Apparently Law being a female is something they also advertise.
Right, but they advertised.
Like, would you think Goku gonna turn into a chick if they advertise a female Goku figure?
But yeah, they basically you would see, and me and One Piece have seen this billboard before or whatever. It was like a painting on the side of the building. And it was Goku, and it was in Japan. It was Goku versus Hit or something. No, not Goku versus Hit, but it was Goku and Hit right next to each other.
No, Hit was the Hit. Hit was like Goku back was the Hit, right?
Yeah, it was Goku and Hit. They had their backs turned to each other.
Yeah, so you couldn't really see Hit's face, but you knew who it was.
No, you could see Hit's face. You could see it clearly. But yeah, that's why we knew it was Hit. And
and you've seen the episode trailer yet?
You talked to me about it.
But did you really need to start watching it? Because speaking of Hit, we get to see a demonstration of Hit's power.
Right. Because we were talking about if we thought Hit was gonna kill Frost or not.
Yeah, we did talk about that earlier. Now, I'm actually looking for a shot of something right now.
I'm thinking, and this is my whole reason for thinking Goku faked it too. But obviously he didn't, because we found that out, and you also convinced me he didn't. But the whole reason was, this poster is literally advertising Goku and Hit only. That
is true.
Well, not
Hit
poster,
is probably going to be the strongest man on the team.
Hit's obviously going to fight Goku at one point or another. So if it's not during the tournament, something's going to happen, and they're going to have to fight for some reason.
Which, it kind of worries them to me. But I'm actually trying to...
For what reason?
Because I feel like it has to be another arc. Because I feel like it's not the rushing super, and that's normally a bad omen for an anime.
It's not what?
It's normally a bad omen when they're rushing, what's they called? When they're rushing an anime, and it super appears to be being rushed.
it's not really being rushed. It's more so being like they're trying to like I said before, they're trying to get to the good material as fast as possible. Like I said before, Toei's not going to put their money into something they don't think will succeed. So if it's being rushed, if anything, they're trying to get to the parts where they think the fans will like the most.
Well, I agree with that. You also need to realize an anime, a long-running an anime being rushed normally means it's not doing well, which it isn't, and they want to end it. Yeah, and you do your research and you look at the sale that's not Toei's best. It's not good. It's not bad, but it's like it's not what you would expect from Dragon Ball. But I sent you a picture.
It's especially not what you'd expect from Toei. We were expecting filler.
Well, no, that would be Studio Parodies. Parodies is the filler, Toei's the bad animation. We should notice by and bad pacing. We should notice by now.
Well, I mean, Toei is known for the bad filler, though. When they do filler, it's bad.
Oh my god, look at the Toriko anime. I mean, that thing is... You were playing the game to the Toriko... By the way, look at Skype, I sent you a picture from the trailer, but, if you are looking to get into the, Toriko anime, don't. Just start with the manga. Please. I'm begging.
Oh, I saw that. In the preview, people were thinking that, Hit was gonna kill Frost.
Yeah, which is possible. There are two different opinions on this. Some think Hit is a bad guy, and some think he's like the Universe 6 Goku. Not in any way like a good, like Goku clone or anything, like Goku twin, but like he had that role. Like if there was a series in Universe 6, he would take Goku place as main character. He would be the big good guy. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's always like, there's one he's the bad guy or he's the good guy, pretty much.
I heard like 2 to 3 theories on this preview. One was Hit's a bad guy. 2 was Hit is an honorable good guy, and by honorable good guy I mean like he shows up, kills Frost, and says, "I'm sorry for my teammates' arrogance and him cheating. Please resume the tournament. This whole situation has been handled."
But where did that get them to qualify? How would that work? They're kids.
I have no idea, but that was one of the theories I heard. And the third theory I heard was...
You're still killing somebody.
The third theory I heard was I think someone said he was going to punish Frost. Like, he was just going to, like... You see in the picture how it looks like sort of ice or something like that?
And it looks more like it's like a dimensional, it's like green and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like green, dimensional, sort of something like that. It sort of looks like ice. It looks like rainbow ice.
But, rainbow ice. I love that term. Rainbow ice cream. It's the greatest. Rainbow ice cream. Continue.
But, what it seems like to me is, a third theory was obviously that thing that's coming out of him or whatever, or below him, he's going to use that to, like, punish Frost. He's going to either trap him or painfully hurt him or something and threaten him. Basically tell him...
I think it could also be like a mental attack. When I saw this, the first thing I thought of was...
What?
Genjutsu with Naruto. It's the first thing. It looks like something you would see in like a Naruto Genjutsu.
True. Which would be a cool thing to add into Dragon Ball Z. I'm not saying Genjutsu, but I'm saying it'd be cool to see...
Like a mental attack.
A mental attack, yeah.
Which has been done because Goku can apparently read minds, yeah. When somebody brought up, why didn't Goku know Frost with the frog when he can read minds? And my friend, that's a good damn question. Ask Toriyama.
Well, from what we know, Goku can only read minds by physically touching them, though.
Yeah, and he touched Frost multiple times when he blocked
No, he has to touch their head. Because what we saw was Goku planted his hand on Krillin's head and then read his mind.
That thing, the guy. Huh. TFF reference it, nobody got it.
Yeah.
I bet you'll get 1/3 in the comments, they'll be like, I got it! Notice me! And give me a shout out! I know who's gonna do it. But I know. But in all reality, I mean, there are some good theories. There are also some bad ones. This is the Dragon Ball fandom. Some people say, I'm not kidding. Hit in the universe 6 cell.
People have been saying that for a while now, so.
That didn't make any sense at all. Because Cell isn't a living creature. Well, he is, but he was created due to a set of circumstances
That's basically saying
that
like
derive from the actions of one.
Dr. Giraud.
That's also implying that some little boy with a tail destroyed the Red Ribbon Army that caused Dr. Giraud to vow vengeance. So he had to create a fighter capable of defeating him and stole Cell from all these different people, put it into a guy, and this little thing made Cell, and did all of this while the human race was apparently at war with each other and probably firing nuclear weapons. I mean, am I wrong?
Well, there's no way this could be the Universe 6 cell anyway.
No, but I mean, logically, because Cell does not exist in Universe 6. He can't. Because the human
Even if he did, there's no confirmation Cell could breathe in space.
Well, yeah, there is. He has Frieza Cell. There's your confirmation. Done.
He has Frieza cells?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Please,
remember, like, Frieza and King Kong were, like, walking down on Earth, like, howdy, brother, my name is King Kong.
That's a very nice jacket you have there. May I borrow that sword?
Sure, yes, oh, what remarkable criminal. Die! I want my mommy. Bye. Kill them. I love that scene. But we're just, but, so yeah, there's that theory, but I actually do want to talk about this. Somebody mentioned to me God Key being against the rules. Now, I'm split on this. Maybe it is, and it was never mentioned, because Vegeta's not going all out either, and I find it weird that both of them are only using their Super Saiyan form.
That could be true that God Key is against the rules.
Because at this point, because Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is being so heavily advertised, unless maybe Toei was unaware of it, and Toriyama, like, called them up last minute and was like, by the way, they can't use God Key in the tournament, I just forgot to write it down. Which wouldn't be as surprising to me, you know what I mean?
I think, they're just not trying to, because it is very destructive key.
Yeah, but you have to look at it from a business perspective, alright? Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue, has been so heavily advertised, is the thing. Any piece of Dragon Ball merchandise had Goku and Vegeta blue hair on it. No matter where you go, we'll have
You know what I think it could be?
What?
Don't get me wrong, this might sound very childish.
Oh god.
Remember how we used to play Raging Blast 2?
Yeah.
And trust me, this leads into it. Remember how we used to play Raging Blast 2? Whenever we would play as Goku or a character that had transformations, and you especially did this when you played with Frieza, it pissed me off. Because you'd take so long doing it. Remember we would start off in the first form just for the fun of it, and then transform throughout the match?
Yes.
Do you think Toriyama's doing something like that?
Well, no, but that'd be stupid, because Goku gets not use Super Saiyan 2 or 3 anymore.
Okay, but here's the thing. We were kids when we did that. Toriyama has a very immature mind.
But he also has he also seemed very stubborn. And he did say in an interview, Goku will no longer be using Super Saiyan 2 or 3 because they are useless. Which is true, they are useless.
Yeah.
It's like, why would he do that?
But that's what I'm not saying he's going to use 2 or 3. My point is, you think he's doing something like that? Like they're waiting out, he's making them wait out to use the God Key just for no reason?
Maybe.
to like
I mean,
build
with
up
Goku,
hype.
I
Like,
could be doing
do you think this could be Toriyama's version of trying to build up hype?
So Toriyama trying to hype something up and failing miserably.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no
I'm
doubt.
not hyped for anything. I'm just thinking, Goku, why are you still holding back? Because it counterproductive. Toriyama's a writer. There are some things that you just know as a writer, right?
Right.
Like when you're a writer, you have to understand how to write characters, how to develop characters, how to have them interact. Toriyama's good at that, right?
Mhm.
So why is it that we have spent an entire arc, Resurrection of F, that they're trying to teach Goku a lesson, and then he doesn't learn it? Goku, you need to stop. You need to be less laid back in your fight. I'm only going to use Super Saiyan this time. You see the
Oh, Frieza beat me? Oh, no problem. I'll fight some dude who looks exactly like him.
And hold back.
With Super Saiyan. Yep.
With Super Saiyan instead of Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Yay! Isn't that freaking genius? Isn't that great writing?
It's greater than the Trump Bowl.
It's great, yeah, it's definitely greater than your wall, Sir Trump. But no, to be
Who's this Trump you speak of?
when we got on here, you referred to yourself as Trump.
What are you talking about?
Wait, who was that? Trump hijacked the Skype call. Oh my god. I did not know he was that insane.
I'm Bernie Sanders. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh god, no, okay, apparently we're now joined the famous politician Bernie Sanders. Apparently. you were just making crap up right now, dude. I don't know who you are.
I am also going to build a wall, but instead it's going to say Bernie.
Okay, but yeah, okay, we are clearly just messing around at this point, right?
Obviously, because we have nothing to talk about, and this podcast should probably be ending right about now.
Yeah, it actually is ending. We're actually going to end it right now, because I actually have to go eat dinner. So, any last word you have to say?
My last words are, Hillary Clinton's a fool.
Okay, well, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. This is One Piece Nation signing out. Link to Anime F-Word channel in the description. Have a great day.